All right, for our final post-game conference tonight, we are joined from West Texas A&M by head coach Tom Brown and student-athletes Zach Toussaint and Larry Wise. A few notes before we get to the interviews. For West Texas A&M, they have made it to the semifinals in each of their last 4 Elite 8 appearances. Zach Toussaint with 5 threes today is now 15th in Division II history in three-pointers made. And this is the Buffalo's 4th game this season with 13 or more three-pointers. Finally, a note for the day, this is the first time since 2011 that 3 of the teams have reached 90 points or more in the quarterfinals. Now, Coach, if you'd like to lead us off with an opening statement.
Yeah, first of all, just thanks a lot to Evansville and the city and the Ford Center. It's great being back here and playing. It's just such a great venue. It's very special for our players that have been here before and then the new guys. And they just do a great job. It's been first class. I thought North, Dan and his squad did a really good job. I thought we had a chance there to kind of get up by 15, 20 in the first half, and they withstood that. They got a bucket late, got it down to 12, and then obviously they made a great push right away to start the second half. And we were reeling a little bit, but as we like to use the word, we persevered again, and we came back. In the regional final, we were down 8 going into halftime. This game, we're up by 12. You just never know. But it is a game of runs. We didn't want to burn a timeout. We had to burn a couple timeouts. And again, that's a pretty good team. Anybody at the Elite Eight's a pretty good team. And if you don't shoot real well, you can get beat. Larry had a great game. I thought Ahmed Mohammed played outstanding. I thought he controlled the game. I thought he moved the ball when he had to. He took it to the bucket when he had to. He wasn't close to a triple-double, but I think he had a double-double. And he's just a great young man for us, a sophomore out of Glendale, Arizona. But it was a great college basketball game. I thought Larry iced it at the end, going 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Zach had some big shots right away to start us off. He didn't take any bad ones, but he took some bombs, and that's how we play. So it was a great college game, and I wish it was, I wish it wasn't so tight. I wish it was been a little bit easier for us, but we grinded it out, and really proud of my team.
We'll go now to questions for the student athletes. If you have a question, please raise your hand, and we'll get a microphone to you. Here in the front.
Yes, question for Zach Toussaint. Zach, you've obviously had some great moments here in Evansville at the Ford Center. You were shooting hot tonight, really couldn't miss much from the three-point line. Second half, they were covering you very tightly. Talk about how hard it was for you to work to get open on offense, and then your outstanding shooting performance tonight.
They obviously made it just a little bit more difficult in the second half, but the game plan is if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it, or I'm going to try to run around and create opportunities for my teammates. And I think in the second half, just running around, setting screens, getting others more involved, really opened up everything else. So I didn't really care about shots or anything like that. Just cared about winning. And yeah.
For Larry, in the second half, North Georgia started to get their offense going. They cut that deficit, that 12-point lead down, and they actually took the lead. They were led by 1 point. What did you guys talk about in terms of getting that momentum back, both defensively and offensively in that second half?
I don't think we were too concerned about the looks that we were getting offensively. I think we just pretty much moved the ball around, and kind of like what Zach said, just him running off of screens and trying to get him open kind of helped. But just focusing on they're pretty good guys. Like number 5 was pretty good, and trying to slow those guys down. That was the main focus, because kind of just withstand that run, kind of like what Coach Gove said. So we stuck with it. So.
The far side, dude.
Zach, hi, Pat Conroe, Ramblin' Sports. Just a follow-up question for you. Can you define your range? How far is too far out for you? Is that a fair question?
I don't know.
Coach is sitting right there.
Yeah, what do you have to say?
Well, it's.
Wherever he lets
I would
me
love
shoot.
to. I'd love to take that question.
Wherever he lets me shoot it, I'll shoot it.
As KJ or Kent Johnson says when we're playing at home, and there's Zach Toussaint from the parking lot. And so when he gets into the parking lot, yeah, he's got the green light. It is he can shoot it he has to. His defense is good. It's not outstanding, but he is
I'll take that. I think it's the first time I've ever heard him say that.
he is he is weapons hot when he's got the ball, and he's just it's been a lot of fun to coach him the last 5 years. When we recruited him out of Johnsburg, Illinois, he's second cousins with John Smith, who played for Coach Gove and I at Winona State, where we won 2 national championships. John Smith was 6'8" National Player of the Year. We were banking that Zach was going to grow a little bit. John told us, hey, he's got the genes, he's going to grow, he's a good shooter. Well, he stayed at about 5'11", but we wouldn't trade him for anything. Zach has been great for us and great for the program, and he's a lot of fun to have on the team.
He didn't grow, but his range got bigger and bigger, sounds like.
He kind of always had that range, because I think were you playing for your uncle or your dad? And
I was shooting even farther in high school.
yeah, they didn't make him play any defense. We're trying to make him play defense. We're getting there, and now he's going to be done after 5 years.
Thank you. It's fun to watch.
Any other questions for the student athletes?
Thank you.
Zach and Larry, thank you. You can head back to the locker room. We'll keep Coach for a little while longer.
Thank you.
Lucky. All right.
Questions for Coach Brown? In the back, Jim.
Yeah, so he had 4 players almost get with at least 18 points. What do you think that says about the balance in the scoring?
That's kind of how we played all year. And Larry can kind of take over sometimes, and he has in some games. I don't think he had his best effort tonight. But going into this game, I think we knew that they were going to really focus on him. They've got some guys that can really play defense, and some big, strong kids, and then they sat another guy in the lane, and if we didn't come high and clear that out, which we can. I mean, Kieran Elliott can knock down a 3. He didn't tonight, but when he does that, then we're really dangerous, and he's going to have to be able to do that on Thursday, and we're going to have to spread him out even more, so Larry has some of those opportunities. But for our team all year long, I think Zach can go and get 20, 25 points. I think Ryland Holt is a really special player. He was the Defensive Player of the Year in our conference. And in one game this year against St. Edwards, he went 6 for 7 from the three-point line in the second half, just in the second half. So, he can shoot it, he can fill it up as well. But he is a really humble young man as well. And he really focuses on defense, because we've got some guys, Larry, Zach, Ack. Kieran Elliott's going to be a special player. He's only a freshman for us. And so Ryland sacrifices a little bit, but we needed his offense tonight, and I think he had about 20, didn't he? Something like that. And
21.
21 points. And, again, I go back to Ahmed Mohammed, or AK is what we call him, and he was really good tonight, very composed, and had a really – I thought he was just fantastic. And I told him that, and I told the team that when we went back into the locker room, and I was really proud of him, because he hasn't gotten much for accolades, individual. So it's important to some of these. It's important to guys. Let's be honest. Our guys don't care about it that much, and Ack didn't get a lot of accolades this year. And he's a very good player, and we're going to need him next year. And, hopefully there's no portal jumping or anything like that, but he's just a great young man, and really happy to have him, and really, really proud of him, because he really came on in this game tonight. So that's where we're at.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the Minnesota State matchup?
Yeah, it's something that we've had some battles before. The last 10 years at Winona, 16 years I was at Winona State. Coach Gove and I, 16 years. And now Coach Gove and I have been here at WT for 10 years. And the matchup is going to be intense. It'll be physical. It'll be a great ball game. They're very good. They're big, they're strong, they're very good. Ryland Holt was the freshman of the year, I believe, in the NSIC conference, and played for Matt at Mankato. Those are all his buddies over there. I mean, it's going to be I wish they were on the other side. I wish we'd meet them in the national championship game. But, you know, you can only play who you can play. They're very good. They're the 1 seed. You know, we're the underdog. And so we're going to have to play well to beat them. But we've got a pretty good team, too. We've got to get back and get rested up. They play a lot of guys. And, again, they're big. They're physical. They can shoot it. Matt does a great job with his team. And it'll be a great college game.
Any final questions for Coach? Thank you, Coach. Good luck on Thursday.
Appreciate you. Thank you.